Dream Deferred, the story of Colonel Sanders and the power of persistence. Introduction. Imagine having a dream that you believe in so deeply, but no one else does. Imagine facing rejection after rejection, failure after failure, and still believing that you have something worth offering the world. This is the story of Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of KFC, who against all odds proved that perseverance and belief in yourself can turn failure into success. Harland Sanders was born in 1890 in Henryville, Indiana. He had a rough start in life. His father died when he was just 5 years old, leaving his mother to raise 3 children on her own. Harland had to grow up quickly. His mother worked long hours, and Harland was often left to take care of his younger siblings. By the time he was 16, he had already held multiple jobs, including a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, and a fireman. But despite his hard work, life never quite seemed to go his way. He faced constant setbacks, including failing to finish high school. In 1930, Harland opened his first restaurant in a small gas station in Corbin, Kentucky. But even after all his efforts, the business failed due to the Great Depression. He had lost almost everything. This is where most people would have given up, but not Harland Sanders. The turning point. At the age of 65, Colonel Sanders found himself in a situation most people would consider hopeless. He was broke, living in his car, and his restaurant had failed. But this didn't stop him. Instead of retiring like most people would at that age, he decided to do something radical. He was going to sell his secret recipe for fried chicken. He packed up his recipe and hit the road. He went from town to town, knocking on doors and offering to sell his chicken recipe to restaurant owners. Over and over again, Sanders was turned down. He was rejected 1,009 times. People said his chicken was too salty, too greasy, or simply not what they were looking for. But Sanders was determined. The breakthrough. One day, after countless rejections, a restaurant owner in North Corbin, Kentucky, finally agreed to try his recipe. This restaurant, called the Sanders Court and Cafe, quickly became a success, and soon other restaurant owners began asking Sanders if they could franchise his chicken. He had found his breakthrough. By the mid-1950s, Colonel Sanders had more than 200 franchisees across the United States, and his KFC brand began to grow rapidly. The once impoverished man was now the face of one of the most successful fast food chains in history. The legacy. But Sanders didn't just stop there. He was more than just a businessman. He became a symbol of persistence and dedication. By the time he sold the company in 1964 for $2 million, which is about $18 million today, KFC had become a global brand. Even after selling the company, Sanders remained the face of KFC in advertisements, spreading his message of believing in yourself and never giving up. Today, KFC operates in over 150 countries with more than 24,000 restaurants worldwide. The iconic image of Colonel Sanders with his white suit and black bow tie remains one of the most recognized symbols in the world. What started as a simple dream at 65 years old became a global empire. The lesson. Colonel Sanders' story is a powerful reminder that success doesn't come easily. His life wasn't defined by his failures, but by his refusal to quit. At the age when most people think about slowing down, Sanders was just getting started. He turned his biggest setback into the foundation for his greatest success. Through his journey, we learned that failure isn't final. It's just part of the process. The key is to keep moving forward, to keep pushing through the rejections, the doubts, and the tough times. Every no you face might just be one step closer to a yes. Reflection and call to action. Colonel Sanders didn't achieve success because he was lucky. He achieved it because he never gave up. If you're facing challenges, feeling discouraged, or wondering if your dreams will ever come true, remember his story. You can achieve greatness, no matter how many setbacks you face. All it takes is the belief that you can keep going and the willingness to put in the effort, just like Colonel Sanders did. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about people who have overcome the odds. And if you have a story of perseverance you'd like to share, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.